Somebody warm by the Hey! Hey! Lone wolf. A lone wolf.
Man, I don't know what to do with all this space to run in.
I know.
Inside. Hey!
Looking out the window.
Outside.
I messaged Kyle. But he never answered.
Okay, I'll tell him.
That's okay. I mean, don't pester him with it. Figure it out. I don't want him to be like.
If he doesn't have time, he'll tell you he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back to the jog.
Give me a chance to avoid cardio.
I'm not sure doing the warm up.
Yeah, control walk. Walk it out. This will be a wall rule. Oh shit. Ooh.
Yeah?
No spicy food for a while.
Yeah.
For a couple days. Sorry about that.
Just something to put on. Oh, it might be too small. I think those are like kids.
Okay.
But that's close. We got just to play the game today.
Okay.
All right, guys, everybody grab a partner. Yeah, that happened to me too.
Tangle with the monster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like we're screaming in the mirror for dinner today.
Somebody for everybody. What are we doing?
Grab your partner. We're going to do side control escapes.
Just switch between. Yeah, switch between each other.
I'll tell you.
Oh no.
I'll tell you.
So, you start.
Try to do everything the right way. So.
To warm up, everybody take it easy. Side control. Here we go. Go. Nice and easy. No resistance unless they ask for it. When you escape, escape to a dominant position. Sweep, submit, up, neutral. Not just halfway, guys. Halfway now will be halfway later. Halfway doesn't cut it. You can say switch. No. Oh, we just started. I'll call switch, so just reset and keep doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah, I'm like trying to follow everything. I'm like, I think I got that one.
I noticed that all my ailments in my 40s, you can only imagine when I get to you, they don't go away fast. They take forever.
Yeah, boy.
I used to get in car accidents, and the next day I'd be like, all right, ready to go.
Be okay, right?
Just fall out of a tree, get up and go jog.
And those kick your ass.
Fly off a horse into a tree, and I'm just like, that day I was doing that. The next morning I was over here. Now I'm like, stuff I'm told. Trying my hardest not to get hurt.
Alexa, play hard rock workout.
Just small. We should figure it out. We just moved, yeah. That's the new place.
I think you meant the same thing.
Yeah, no, we got a school now. We got like a little yeah, that's cool, man. Right there on the main drag. growing every day. Really? Shit, I had one walk in yesterday. How many new students you get yesterday, Eric?
Which one?
Yeah.
How many what?
Every day one comes in.
No. Well, yeah, one kid.
So I'm saying.
One new kid, but then the lady came in for night class.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There was supposed to be a couple more.
Oh, bro. I mean, we're right there.
Switch!
People see us. Lights on, the light dark outside. Eric's got to be down outside, picking up from that stuff. Everybody in town, they don't know about us now. You know what I mean? It's a small point.
Alexa, volume up.
When I first got there, I watched that way smaller than the town. It's growing a lot. It's growing. It's still growing. It's growing. There's a lot of construction. There's a lot of business showing up there. And this is, you know, pop out there.
Like, forget it.
It's harder to get to the answer. Little brother, big guy. Yeah. It's big and based out.
And she comes in heading to stop you, you know, play with that. Oh, snaps. Oh,
So when we get to this, here, so he's at there. Because the opposite, where you wrap your legs around me, now you're using your hips. You just create, instead of having your
time! Fix your gi, grab some water. Alexa, volume down. Alexa, volume down. Perfect. That volume down. Big girl John today. Today we're gonna go over. Do what? Come on, man.
Show y'all how to do the mashed potatoes.
Oh, okay, big time. All right, guys. So today we're gonna go over Giftwrap. All right, and we're gonna go over options you can do, what Giftwrap is, and what we can do from there. So this is the Giftwrap, basically. So turn upside. Giftwrap is when take our arm, it goes in front of their face. Our hand's gonna go behind the head, we're gonna grip the wrist. We're gonna use a 5-finger grip, monkey paw, whatever you want to call it. We're not going to go like this. There's a weakness here that can be exploited. We're going to grab like that, and we're just going to basically pull it up to his ear and just kind of hold it. You can rev the engine like a motorcycle, turn it a little bit if you need to, maybe get a little bit better purchase on your grip, but most of the time just holding it there is enough. Now, can you pull your arm back? For him to pull his arm back, he's pulling my forearm through his head, so it's tough for him to do that. Also, this creates a good lever for us to rotate. So if I come up here and stiff arm this and I start to ratchet it over, even if you resist me, it's not going to be enough. Eventually, he's going to go. I'll show you guys this combined with technical mount, foot and hip, toes facing out, my knee behind his shoulders, where I can come here. This for me is the best position for a self-defense scenario. If I'm fighting somebody and I get the street hand up here, the reason I'm fine is he's not going to hit me. He's not going to fight me. He's only thing you use this hand, slap at me or do whatever, and in that case I can reach underneath his elbow here and I can pull him up like this. It's very uncomfortable. Also, I'm going to sit down on his ribs right there. Makes it more uncomfortable. If I can get underneath his arm and pull him up, we usually take the fight out. Now, why do I like this the most? If John tries to roll that way, dig my toes in, and he can't roll his hips through my foot. If he tries to roll backwards, he has to roll through my knee and my body back here. I can always windshield wiper my back leg out a little bit if I feel like I don't have a lot of base, but my knee stays behind his shoulders, just keeps him moving. The best part about this is watch. I get a 360 view of what's going on. So the baby goes, not my man, no. He's not getting beat up. Oh no! He finishes his drink and starts running towards me. I can pop up, back up, and hit the door. Right? So I'm not tied up. Any other position really, when you think about it, I've got back control. He can just hold on to me and I can't get away. If I'm in top side control, he can reach up and grab around my shoulders, hold on to me, and I can't get out. And then his butt just soccer gets me in the head. This one gives me plenty of opportunity. For police officers, they can get to their cuffs, they can get to their weapon, they can get to anything there, and then the arms aren't reaching for your stuff and trying to get hold of it, right? So, close the jaws, going on your back. So how do we get to the Giftwrap? There's any time that elbow crosses in front, you can reach under the head and push that hand to the Giftwrap. And it works. But let's talk about getting there from here. Let's say we're now, John's protecting himself. He's like, you know what? You're not going to get these elbows away from my body, right? So we have to be strategic. We're going to come down here. This is one of the only times I'll put my hand on the mat and not on him. I'll come here so I can base. And I'm going to slide my knee down and get my elbow underneath his elbow. I'm going to make a half circle here, walking my hand and spider walk. John, don't let me move your elbow. I can't walk. So I just keep this pressure on his elbow. And I keep my knee flat and stuff. Let me. And then we circle it because it's going against the natural motions and we cross it over. We need to cross our hands. I grab his wrist, take my thumb down, and I heel his head up, and I get here and I'm in the middle. Hand comes to the back of his elbow, and I'll ratchet him up, and now I'm in my head. Okay? If I need to wrap this arm and pull it up, I can. If not, even if you're fancy, you can just step on his wrist. He's not getting that back. This is a little much because if he rolls, bridges, he can maybe roll you. So I don't necessarily do that. I just can't. Alright, so you guys can see that again. Do your partners on the clap, and we're going to go through getting that Giftwrap. Alright, on three. 1, 2, 3. After you, Jane. Yes. When he tries to stop you, you can always slide your elbow under his arm a little more, but you don't want to get so close to his armpit that he has power over it, right? So that little circle, like John was saying, it'll lay that arm out. you'll just fight it, and you just patience, and then you'll get it across your hands. See how it moved it over? You can use your chest if you're heavy. Take your left hand and hold his wrist. Right hand goes the thumb down and scoops his head up. Say what now? Here we go. So that thumb down, scoop under his head. So you have to lock this hand around his wrist. Now, once you've got it there, let this one off. Maybe you would too, you push him out to get leverage on this leg.
And then, you know, when she was like going around with a circle, so your arm got here and Eric was like pushing your chest in, that was very uncomfortable.
But it's good because it frees your hands up so you can.
You don't do that speed.
Push it back up. So go back again. So you're there. You can sit straight up. Sit straight up. Because what that does is see how tight up around your neck. So it tight, straighten your arm out. Make it more tight. You want her to roll over. Push the back of that thing. Now, yeah, and then lighten your hips up so that she rolls on her side. Now switch your hips. Put there. Your knee needs to rest here. And now sit down on her ribs. That's good. If she gets swirly with the other hand, you can reach under that elbow and just kind of sit up slowly. On the mat. Yep, but then you're there, and then you come around, and then you keep pushing easy.
And then if she's pushed now.
Straight. Turn her shoulders straight. I'll add that here in a second. I keep hitting that. Switch after you've done it a couple times, go ahead and switch. So if he does that, if he does that and keeps the arm down, just keep going. He'll pop that one out. Now reach your, sometimes what I'll do is I'll reach under with my left hand, reach under his head, and just pull his head up, and then now you're going to take your right hand and slide it into his head.
Yeah.
And now it's right. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Quick switch.
Yeah.
Because his arm's like this, he's not free. He's just kind of like loose up. And you sit up. And straighten your arm. That arm's pressure. It's good. So, did you start with your arms like this? So, put your hands on the mat. Drop your right knee back, so slide it back, and you put your elbow under your shoulder. Perfect. Now start spiral walking your hand around. And if she decides to resist, she can, but then you get underneath, feed it if you need to. Now sit up, posture up high, straight arm, yes. Ratchet it over if you need. No, that's fine. You head right, put it on the back of that arm, and roll her, and then she's here. Now you're heavy, and then sit down on that side. You're good. So now you're in a good spot. Yep, yep. We have fun. Mandy does the best taps. She's like, everybody done it more than once? Hey, all right, let's circle back. Let's come back up to the circle to the middle, to the middle spot. All right. Straightening out. All right, guys. So, one of the things. All right. So one of the things that I always forget to show this part, and Matt uses it all the time, so I'm not going to show it. Let's say you've got somebody that has, you know, really strong, right? You're talking about so you just pull that back. But you can get underneath the elbow, you can leave here, but the resistance is like anytime you try to spider walk, it's sliding your arm back. So what you can do is you can use the leverage of your shoulders, right? So give you some resistance here. Don't let it happen. You can straighten, turn your shoulders. Start. Walk a little bit if you want, or you can slap it. Slapping with the hand is like a really strong, like, and it puts it in. turn, come up, forward, turn, spider walk, turn it, spider walk, turn it, spider walk. That is if you can't get there just with the spider walk, and you need to articulate your shoulders, straighten it. Just like when we get the gift wrap and we straighten that arm out, it makes it tighter, correct? So when we're doing the same thing, it moves it. It moves it with the bigger portion of your body to get the result that you want. So we're here. As a matter of fact, we made it all the way up. Here's our gift wrap. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is take my hand here, and I'm going to feed it underneath to my own wrist here. Okay? And this can be uncomfortable now. I can actually pull up from here and see it kind of like a choke, but it was definitely. What I don't want to do is leave my hips behind and lean so far forward.
John Bridges, and now I'm falling off, right?
So when I'm here, I sit my hips back a little bit, but I can lean forward into John. That allows me to unloop my arm from his head. I'm coming back up with my arm, keeping this tight. And I'm going to use my forearm to find the squishy gushy part of his neck right underneath his jaw. And I'm just going to lean in a little bit to make it uncomfortable. You can tap me. We're there. Now, I'm going to now lean back the other way, letting all my weight rest on my thigh while I bring my foot over. I will then bring his arm up to my chest, holding on. You can finish from here. If you feel like you need to fall back to finish this, I would say first bring this out of reach so he can't defend it, and I would sit to my butt, not fall all the way back. Then I would adjust his hand how I need to, straightening this out, thumb to the ceiling in this situation. Notice his arm stops here. There's all this space. If I held this to my chest and fell all the way back, it would hurt him without even trying the mechanics of the arm bar. If you get to this point where you're all the way back, your feet are close to the body, then you can slowly hip up, and then you'll get the arm bar, okay? Basically, the arm bar is bending it in the opposite direction it's supposed to bend to elicit a reaction. And that reaction is, please sir, let me go. So, we're here. I'm here with John. We're pushing, we're fighting. Slide my knee up, I cross this over. This is just another way of getting it. I reach in, I grab, I can swing my hand if I need to, or I go slide up. I keep my hips low, I uncircle, apply pressure. Sometimes I'll make it, oh my gosh, this is terrible. No. Lean back on my thigh. Walk this around. If you're here and you don't feel comfortable sitting up because you're going to fall back, then walk it over and then start to bring it up. You can lean this way. You get the tap, or sit to your bottom. Put it in the right spot. Get the arm bar.
I feel like a kindergartner. You're like, you're bottom.
I know.
Sometimes that's switch up. All right, on three, let's go to burn. 1, 2, 3. You should see me tell the kids yesterday. Who was it that said Baron did it yesterday? I said, you guys want to know what happens when I get this and I start to pull my arm back? Press 1 if you want to know. Thank you, Baron. Somebody else press 1. So, you need to unloop. So lean forward a little bit and unloop. There we go. Forearm in the gushy part, lean in a little. Nice. Now, start to lean on your thigh. And you can walk your leg over. You don't have to go as slow as I did. You can throw your leg over.
Pop it off.
Yes.
Forearm headed. There's your front. And now we're face off to our right.
So, and you start the forearm. So here's what you need to do. See how your feet are switched? So your right foot needs to be on the mat. That. That's your technical now. Now lean in. Now lean on your right thigh. Completely. Take your head to the same. Now start to walk over. You don't have to go super slow like I did, but if you can throw it over, you can throw it over. Breathe there. Just be careful. Somebody can move their arms. They might be dyslexic. Yes, CJ. That's a good response. You're doing it right.
You can also stay at the same pattern.
Really good.
No. I know that one.
Just reach over. What are you saying? Sit up straight. Brody ratchet it with both legs.
Yeah.
All right, now from here, you're going to reach under that with your hand. Perfect. Grab your own wrist. Huh? Nice. Now, just do your arm off of her head, right? And then put your forearm in the neck, just below the jaw. Kids, right? Oh, now, now what you're going to do is lean to your right thigh, and you're going to let all your weight sit on your thigh. So you may need to come here. Is that right? Let me try to see it. Okay. Or your weight, right? This way. Set your other leg. So you're going to lean your head towards her hips. Can you lift your leg on that side? Yeah. That's fine. Bring it all the way over face like that. Now start to bring it to your chest.
I like fell back.
Now switch your grip. Just keep my weights.
Yeah, the whole time.
Because you've got it isolated.
You don't want to let that go.
So now slowly go back. Just go slow. She'll tap you. It's okay. You're fine. No, this is the part of it. This is the part you're going to learn to love. Keep going.
Sit on me that way.
Yeah, it is scary in the beginning. You're like, oh, that's funny. But in this, we all know. This we all understand. You're going to be personal. And get the person to stop.
But like I said, in the gi, I usually grab my shoulder with this hand. This hand, I grab my shoulder. Yeah, to where I can't pull it.
Okay, so you just stay tight here.
Yeah.
You're just going to lift.
And or wrist like this, they're trying to, yeah. Or bring it up, whatever. I'm not gonna fight you.
It's not going to bend your wrist. You just have to fight that. Grip your waist back. Yeah.
People, it's gonna be like this.
Good job.
Start to drag. Bend the wrist.
Is this how you sit for that?
Oh, yeah.
And you got to sit back right.
I notice a lot of people when you get around back up.
I always forget. Like I'm used to just. I know. I'm very one side. I switch it up, and it like I started losing myself. You're better than
Your beard, got the freaking Chuck Norris beard.
you're not good.
Can't get my hands down. I'm trying to choke you.
That's what I'm weird.
Stomach?
It's too much beard.
Inside the beard is another fist.
Once there was just a beard until it decided to go.
So it's here, right? So grab his wrist with your right hand.
And I can like, I can post on the leg too.
Perfect. Like what I said. Now what you're going to do is lean down, feet on my arm so I can't grab it.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't want to be able to do that. It's not the same thing.
Oh, is that what you do?
You know why? Because when I
You can scoot your foot. That's what you do.
That's what I do.
You have to keep it on as much as you can. And then walk your
If you
leg.
break my arm, separate, when you start to fall back, I
Get
get
your
your
legs
legs
on
on.
throw it over, throw it over. Oh, and just. I do this slow.
And that's how I stack. If they're going back to give me the arm bar, I'll do this. So as soon as I feel their weight going, I go this arm.
The hipping forward starts. Okay. Right.
Doing it to somebody else, just like, I don't want you to be able to do that.
Yes, that's what you want. Because the more suck you create for your training partner, the less they're able to focus on escaping because they're like, oh, this is oh, look it out.
I need some more adipose tissue to sit on.
Listen, and my back You like I do, we always hurricane snacks in the fridge. That's fine, yeah. Loop it, put that form in. No, not on the jaw line, underneath it, squish it. There it is, yes.
That's a pretty face.
It don't work on that. He's just making it look good.
You saw how when you saw when you started to fall up, I was coming up with arms. I was coming up with arms and getting a momentum to stack. That's why I was saying, he was talking about, well, not just that, but I was saying before you start to sit down, you can kind of hammer it down with your feet. You can rotate the back.
Switch your arm.
Yeah.
So, now as you walk over, lean over. I'm talking about you to the back. No, see how you're over hand. Because now the legs before you do the arm. Now you can finish from the top. Don't go backwards. Hip forward towards me. Bring your head up towards me. Head posture. Now start to hip in. There you go. If she starts doing that, lean in with that elbow.
You don't mean like you just about to do what you're doing.
Intensify that. Now, lean as hard as you can on the ribs. Now, throw that leg over. Now, stop. Go. Don't go down. Sorry. Throw that leg over and start to lean more this way. Now, bring that up to your chest. Now, flip those back. Not yet. Come here, right? Start to lean forward. Posture up high.
With your left arm, reach all the way through, baby.
You're good right there. Just hit here.
This piece.
Be afraid someone would just.
Oh, you're keeping that. You feel like you stretching for all her. And that's what it is. We got this in this tree. I got you. Let me try it. Too much. Lean forward. They're just going to throw me on the ground. What are you afraid of?
Put your leg
They've already got their arms. You might hear. If you got it tight, they're going to be like, they don't want to go this way. That's the pain. They just want to go. I want it. Or not.
Yeah, well, I mean, keep the heels tight.
All right, guys, circle up. One last thing for today. Doesn't mean there's one last thing for the gift wrap. It's just one last thing we're on. Questions about finishing from the top position? We're here. I'm and Tabitha and Christine were working like she was moving around. That's what that forearm's for. If John just really starts going ham and moving and trying to sit, that's when I'm gonna put the forearm in his throat. Kind of negate that. And just kind of make him calm down. When I lean, look how I lean my whole body this way. If you can throw your leg over, throw it over. But if you're not as flexible, that is this way because you can do that. When I bring this up here, I posture up high. Now I just bring my hips forward. If you look at the way I'm sitting, it's very unorthodox and it's very weird. So you just have to get used to it. Some of the questions were, well, I'm afraid if I do this, he's going to bridge this way and slam me into the ground. Do you feel like you would want to bridge that way, John?
Not really.
No. Why? What would happen?
I mean,
Your arm would go snap.
Man, yeah,
If I fell forward, so if I fell forward,
you need that thing.
oh no, I'm going to fall into John's arm. So I'm keeping my position, and I'm going to go plop, and it's going to go snap. Okay? And if you get enough pressure on there, John's going to be like, I don't want to go that way. I want to go the other way. All right, last piece to this for today. We're here, right? We're going to back step. We're not going to unloop. We're going to keep in here. Here's what we're going to do. The knee is going to come. I like to circle up and put my knee closer to his shoulder because I'm going to go one cheek, two cheeks, one cheek. I'm going to sit down on one cheek. I'm going to pull John up, go two cheeks, and then I'm going to ride to the other cheek, and now I have back control. From here, I'll switch my grips. Let's sit up. Once I'm down there, I'm going to switch my grips here. And I'm going to cross. Now I have a cross collar choke. Or you can come here, any number of cross collar chokes. But we're here. Boom. Switch. And per request, if John breaks this grip, he gets rid of it, I dive for his thigh, and I go for the bow and arrow. But those are extras. The real important thing is getting to the back. Keep in the loop. Knee comes up, one cheek, pull him up when I go to 2 cheeks, then I go to the other cheek, and I have him here. Then I can start working my submissions. All three, give your partners and give it a shot. 1, 2, 3. Whew.
You have to know that this one's free. So you gotta know that this first goes right here, right? Your goal is when you should be on butt cheek. This one.
So you don't want to do that if you don't come back to
That's it. Rotate it, pull in a little bit. On the rotation back, 2 cheeks. Now we're gonna do that. But when we have the gi on, you don't necessarily need to here. Because now, switch your grips. No. You can go from right where you are. This one. Choke. You can actually right. Like this. Stay right there. Stay right there with your grips. Here's how it goes. This one goes here. Just right here. This one lets go across. Grab the cross. But you have to switch your grips. Elbow's going to come back across your shoulder. But your wrist isn't going to bend. You're going to do a strong wrist. And go like this. So see how you pushed it down? And you push it.
Make sure you get your seatbelts.
But see how your wrist came off of her neck? So the connection of this to her neck is where the choke's going to work. Right? So let me see if that's what it's on. Anytime you're going to do a you need to reach up and have your connection. See how my hand is touching? My curvature is on here. If when I go to choke, I go like this, and I let my wrist bend, and just follow the choke. Well, it's curving to her neck, not choking. You want it to press the vessels. So when I listen with wrist, now I have to go there. And then if I press both of them, this keeps the bead from sliding. It's just like this. Across the back. Yep. There we go. No.
Alright, so let's see, we had the
That was fast.
You can grab this.
This up, right up. You can finish like that, or if you want to, you can take this and go to the cross.
What do they call that? The straight?
This is doing a straight.
Bend your wrist this hand.
So it's like it's similar to the other one. It's strong.
Just when you just hold down, I just go back and hold.
Yeah.
When you look at it, it looks like this. Right. But what it's doing is you want to bring this one back. That's the choking. Okay, so this one comes down. Reaches up and grabs your elbow. Right, he comes this way. Yeah. You pull it that way. This is what I want to do. Oh, this is pretty easy. This one, don't let your wrist get into the stand up strong and straight. Okay.
No, it don't work.
Let's check.
Grab the collar. So I just need to buy now you're gonna sit to your right cheek. Over up on both cheeks. Start doing your start this. Yes. And you can grab that one, but see, let me show you the problem. This is under that thumb, like it's shaking that trap. So this one goes to your wrist.
You can get the whole leg, that's exactly that.
Yeah, it seems like
But a lot of people will just grab the pants.
everywhere right now. This makes more sense than already. Oh, you know, I think it's like I'm not a fan. This one goes down. This one goes down. Nice and easy. The one grab it. So it looks like this.
The first term in
Connection.
Brandon, white belt, busted all hours on everybody.
Start. You know what it feels like. It's already stuff. Joe tournament. That's what Joe had. Less effort. So this one curled up. If you can get some this connects to this, then the other one,
I'll just come off of 1, 2 a little bit and I'll just sit there and go.
let's see if you can get the better connection you get. That's the one thing.
Down low. And I grab 2 on one side. L over their ear and get their whole face out of the way.
This is my testosterone.
Put a genie in a bottle. You got to inject me the right way. All right, guys, let's line up.
Hey, John, take your time.
Oh. Man, I had that. Shooting guns, man.
Sorry.
Y'all enjoying each other?
We'll get around.
This is date points. What do you guys do for daytime? We go choke each other. Ew. All right, guys. Hey, listen. Feet together. Let's bow out.